Hello students, welcome to my next video where I will explain you this particular circulation what we have already done. It is not only involving the heart, it is also involving our whole body organs. So very important part of our body is our liver. Anything related to the liver, actually we call that one as hepatic, right? So because of that, the liver disorder, also liver disease, we actually mention that one as that is the jaundice, we say that one as hepatitis. So this is actually what we will explain over here is the hepatic portal system, which is also related with the heart. This is very important. All of you must be very careful about that how it works in your body. It is your interest to know about your body. So let me start with this hepatic portal system. As we know that when there will be the heart over here, I am not drawing the whole heart over here. As we know already many times I have drawn this. Now the whole heart which is involved over here, the heart is actually sending the blood from the dorsal aorta to the different part of the body. Obviously here we can say that this is a lungs where it is getting purified, and above that is your upper part of the body, which is most important organs I will involved over here, that is the brain. Now this dorsal aorta which is actually coming out from this heart is sending the oxygenated blood to the lungs, also to the brain also, and to the lower part of your body also. Now the lower part of your body involves what? Let us see that. It is involving the gut. What is mean by the gut? The gut involves your stomach, your intestine, that is a part of alimentary canal, right? It is also reaching to the kidney. So we know the kidney over here, it is a bean shaped, and it is also reaching to the liver. It is also reaching to the liver. So let me just explain you this particular part, then I will explain you the other part. So what happens over here, that is, I will just take another color so that it is easier for you to follow. So when the oxygenated blood is coming from dorsal aorta, it is going to the liver. This is the artery, of course. And what kind of artery this one? This is known as a hepatic artery. Hepatic artery is taking the oxygenated blood to the liver. This is the gastric artery. Gastric artery is giving the oxygenated blood to the gut. And this is the renal artery. Renal ward is related with the kidney. So renal artery is actually making the oxygen to go to the kidney, or oxygenated blood rather to the kidney. So all the organs almost it is getting the oxygenated blood, and obviously when it is going over here, since the digestion is taking place, the stomach, intestine, they are involved with the digestion, blood is also accumulating a lot of nutrients in it. Am I clear? Not the oxygen. The oxygen is actually delivered to the stomach walls, to the intestinal walls, and at the same time the blood is accumulating a lot of nutrients because we are taking the food. Continuously it is getting digested. Now these nutrients laden food, it will be collected in the capillary of the blood, okay, and it will be coming out from this gut, and it will first go to the liver. After it goes to the liver, it will again branch into capillaries, because we have already learned the capillary is the only blood vessel through which the diffusion takes place. So that means, again if I repeat, the blood capillaries are accumulating lot of nutrients. It is coming out from the gut region. Gut means it will come out from the stomach, from the intestine, from the large intestine, and it will actually accumulate, and one vein will be over here which will carry this nutrient laden blood to the liver first. Then it will be broken up into capillaries. Now we know the liver is a place where the glucose is getting stored. Liver is a place where the toxic chemicals are getting detoxified. Whatever toxic chemicals are actually accumulated, it cannot go directly to the heart. It has to go to the liver for detoxification. So we can say the liver as detoxifying organ also, as well as the liver is also the storage organ. Why it is a storage organ? Because it stores the nutrients also. So after reaching to the liver, it is broken down into capillaries. It is getting detoxified. It is getting stored. And after that, from the liver, another vein will come out. This will not have the toxic chemicals. This will have certain important nutrients which will be required for your heart. This one is actually the vein which is coming out from the liver. So it is termed as hepatic vein. This hepatic vein now, it will reconnect and pour the blood to the inferior vena cava, which will pour the blood to the heart. At the same manner, from the kidney, the vein will come out. This is known as the renal vein. It will also go and join to the inferior vena cava. But from the gastric artery, it is not directly joining to the inferior vena cava. The reason is it can contain lot of toxic chemicals when the digestion is taking place. This has to get detoxified in this liver. So liver is acting as a very, very important organ over here for detoxification. And when it is involving the liver, this circulation is actually known as hepatic portal system. Now here, there is a blood vessel which is very, very important. That is, which is connecting the gut and the liver. It is starting from the capillaries and ending with the capillaries. There is only one blood vessel in our body which starts with the capillary and ends with the capillary. I repeat here, there is only one blood vessel in our body which is starting with the capillary and ending with the capillary. This blood vessel is termed as HPV, hepatic portal vein. Hepatic portal vein, this is only hepatic vein. So this particular system is actually considered as a hepatic portal system, which is very, very important for our body. Thank you.